captive agent or an independent agent. So we're going to break down the two. I got my iPad, I got my notes, and I'm going to show y'all. I wrote some stuff out so that you can see. So these are the two different types of agents, right? We have the independent agent and we have a captive agent. So what I am is what's considered an independent agent. So as an independent agent, you basically work for yourself. It's like having your own company. You work for yourself. You don't work for a specific company. You don't sell just one type of insurance. You have, hey Maya, no, I'm not. I'm black. You don't have to report to a company. So as an independent agent, that's what I do. But when you're a captive agent, you are basically like bound and confined to a certain company. So let's say, for example, y'all all know of the insurance company State Farm. So if you're working as a captive agent, then you'll be working for that specific company, meaning you only sell those policies. You don't have the freedom to like shop around or do anything else for your client, right? So you're only selling policies straight through State Farm. It's not at all Grainer. John Warren, you're interesting. You're from Greensboro. That's what's up. You can DM me if you need help with the process. You can also watch any of my videos on YouTube to get started. So basically, independent agents, they have freedom. They can work with multiple companies. So I am appointed is the correct term. I'm appointed to work with multiple companies, which means that it's like basically like a contract. So you have a contract with this company that you can offer their products. So we're going to get into like the pros and cons in a minute, but this is actually one of the pros. As an agent, you're able to talk to your client and help your client out the best way possible, right? So you're able to shop around and give them whatever is the best value for them. So whether that be, based on their budget, whether that be based on their health condition. Hey girl, it all depends. So as an independent agent, basically, if my client comes to me and they have like a health issue, they might not be able to get insured through one company. So we might have to try another company. And that's like one of the perks of being an independent agent. You don't have to, if someone comes to you, you don't have to turn them around or turn them away to somebody else, only because you can't, sell them a product that they need, which that's the way we're going to have to think about this, right? You're basically selling them something that they need. But if their health issues or something gets in the way, then you won't have that problem because you can go to a company that is more inclined to helping people who have certain health conditions and get them approved, right? So you have the freedom. As an independent agent, you have the freedom to work with the multiple insurance carriers. You also have more products to choose from. So you can offer your clients better product choices because you have that freedom to decide, right? Good morning. Now, with the captive agent, they work, with a specific company and they have limited products, meaning they can't shop around. If the company that they work for doesn't offer that specific product, then either they're going to try to lie to you as a client and just make you purchase whatever they have. It might not be in your best interest. And so like as an insurance agent, you always want to do what's in the client's best interest. So being a captive agent is like being in confinement, if you ask me. Personal preference. But so let's just get into some of the pros and cons. For the most part, I told y'all all the differences. Independent agents, we work with multiple carriers, multiple products. Those come with pros and cons as well. But you be able to help your client the best way possible. So, some pros. My handwriting probably trash, y'all. Pros of being an independent agent is the freedom to work independently, meaning you don't have a set schedule. You don't have to wake up and go to work at a certain time. You don't have to produce anything in a certain amount of time. If you want to go at your own pace, you can. So that's why I feel like it's great to start off with something that's like a side hustle or earning you some extra income, and then learn the business to build up to be able to become full time, right? When you are working as an independent agent, you have the potential to earn more income. So you have the potential to make more money, basically. The way that it works is commissions. It's commission based. So you're able to sell as many policies as you like. Really, there's no like cap on how much money you can make as an independent agent. Versus if you were working as a captive agent, you know, you might only get a certain percentage right off the rip. It all varies, like when you're working with a specific company and not just, you know, independently. And then another pro is also offering, like I said earlier, the personalized solutions to the clients. So clients want what is best for them. They want to be able to know that they can trust you and that you're not just like throwing something at them just so you can make money, right? So basically, you're able to help them in a better way because you have more options for them that can be tailored specifically to their situation versus you just trying to make your quota for the week, you know, as a captive agent. Now, there are some cons as well. So when you are an independent agent, you have to be self-motivated. That might not sound like a con, excuse me, y'all. It might not sound like a con, but it is at times because, like I said, you're independently. No one is forcing you to do anything. No one is holding your hand along the way to do anything. So you're like figuring things out yourself, as well as you have to be motivated yourself. So sometimes you might have them days where you like, dang, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't really know where to move. I don't know where to go from here, you know, that type of thing. Y'all, also, if you like, you know, the content that is happening now, tap the screen, show them some love. So you have to be self-motivated. You have those days where it can be difficult, where you're not making any closing any deals, you're not selling any products, and you got to figure out systems, you got to figure out CRMs, you got to figure out how to get more clients, you got to figure out how to market. You're basically running a business and you have to know the ins and outs of how to do that yourself, right? So you have to be self-motivated at times. You also have to stay up to date on the different things that is. So if you're working independently, the company is not going to reference back to earlier. If you're working for a company like State Farm, they're going to require you to go through certain trainings to stay up to date with industry requirements and anything changing in the industry, right? But when you're an independent agent, you can go through a company, right? Your company, but it's not like the State Farm company. It's just a company that is allowing you to have these thank you for the gifts as well. It's a company that's just allowing you to have these contracts with the different carriers. So you have to stay up to date on the requirements. They're going to like notify you of certain things, but in the insurance field, things are always changing. So you kind of have to stay up to date like yourself. Like I said, you're running your own business, you're making your own income, you're generating your own income without any help from anyone else. So it's a more so you really have to be like a go-getter. If this your side hustle, you really got to go get it. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you do full time, you really got to go get it. Starting out initially,